Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to another creepy conspiracy video. Today we're going to be doing a really awesome one because we are going to be talking about the conspiracy theories that have been proven true. Because we get a lot of hate as conspiracy theorists and people think we're loony and crazy, and yeah, we pretty much are. But there are some theories that actually turned out to be true, so we're going to be going through them. Some of the rumors could be that just about anyone can cut their hair at home during the lockdown. That is not true. You can judge by my hair. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Number 1. The Dead Baby Project. Laughing at crazy conspiracy theories is good fun, right? Well, until they turn out to be true. Take the conspiracy surrounding Project Sunshine. In the wake of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the US government commenced a major study to measure the effects of nuclear fallout on the human body. So what is the conspiracy? Well, the government was stealing dead bodies to do radioactive testing. Yes, you heard right. Dead bodies. And the truth about it is, well, the government was stealing parts of dead bodies because they needed young tissue. They recruited a worldwide network of agents to find recently deceased babies and children, and then take samples and even limbs from them. They each collected without notification or permission of more than 1,500 grieving families. That is absolutely disgusting. Not only has the family got to deal with the death and the loss of their loved one, they now find out that their loved one is probably missing a limb or two. That's absolutely sickening. Number 2. Bad booze. The conspiracy behind bad booze is that during the Prohibition, the government poisoned alcohol to keep people from drinking. Is there truth in it? Abso-freaking-lutely. Crazy conspiracy theories almost always suggest the government is behind it all, and they were right once again. Manufacturers of industrial alcohol had been mixing their products with dangerous chemicals for years prior to Prohibition. But between 1926 and 1933, the federal government pushed manufacturers to use stronger poisons to discourage bootleggers from turning their alcohol into moonshine. That didn't stop the bootleggers or their customers, and by the end of Prohibition, more than 10,000 Americans had been killed by tainted booze. Limiting alcohol is a health advice doctors can agree on, but I'm sure people that are stuck in the lockdown now that can't get access to go and buy alcohol would disagree with that one. Number 3. Government mind control. The conspiracy behind government mind control is that the CIA were testing LSD and other hallucinogenic drugs on Americans in a top secret experiment on behavior modification. The truth behind it? Well, this is pretty true, and the program was known as MK Ultra. It sounds familiar, right? Because I'm pretty sure everyone has heard about it. And it was real. The CIA started by using volunteers. The novelist Ken Kesey was one notable subject. But the program head soon began dosing people without their knowledge. MK Ultra left many victims permanently mentally and physically disabled. So why would they want to use mind control? If I had to think about it, I think there would be two main reasons. The first reason would be to control your own population. If you had the ability to control your population, obviously no one would ever have the ability to stand up to you and throw you out of power. They could increase taxes, basically put chips into people that could control them, and people wouldn't know none any better. Number 2 would probably be to use it during war. Imagine controlling your enemy, making them turn on one another. The possibilities are endless, and it's just freaky, and it's so sad to hear that so many people were left injured from the testing that happened during MK Ultra. Number 4. The Illuminati and the US government. Yes, our friends, the Illuminati are back at it again, but what is the conspiracy behind it this time? Well, a secret society that rules the world, the Illuminati, and the US National Security Agency, which is NSA, are in cahoots with one another. Is there any truth behind it? Of course there is, and I'm here to tell you that there is a link that does in fact exist. Of course, that link is actually a hyperlink. What's a hyperlink? Well, an electronic link between two internet sites. If you have to type the word Illuminati backwards, which spells RTANIMULLI, into your web browser, you will land on the NSA website. Sounds crazy, right? Have a look here. I'll test this out. Number 5. Roswell. And I'm not talking about the TV show here. In 1947, the Army Air Forces announced that a mysterious object had crashed in the desert outside Roswell, New Mexico. But it was not a flying saucer, and in fact a weather balloon. As the years went on, interest in the crash site waxed and waned, but from the late 70s to the 90s, interest surged once again. And many believers alleged that the government was covering up what really crashed at Roswell. As the Los Angeles Times noted in 1994, the Roswell incident had been repeatedly dismissed by the Defense Department as nothing more than the UFO fantasies triggered by the discovery of a downed weather balloon. Don't you just hate it when a weather balloon really messes up with your whole alien conspiracy theory? Well, as it turned out, there was a cover-up. What had crashed in the desert wasn't a weather balloon, but it wasn't a UFO either. Instead, it was probably a balloon from Project Mogul, a Cold War attempt to spy on Soviet nuclear weapons development that used balloon-borne acoustic detection. The cover-up came to light in the early 90s after a New Mexico representative asked the General Accounting Office to pressure the Pentagon into disclassifying documents related to Roswell. According to the New York Times, that led to an Air Force report on the subject, which was released in 1994. It concluded that the Roswell find was most likely from one of the Mogul balloons that had not been previously recovered. According to a journal maintained by one of the people working on Project Mogul in New Mexico, one of the balloons launched in June 47 was never recovered after its mission. The Air Force report considered it probable that it was this balloon, battered by surface winds, that had landed on a ranch in 1947. Also, according to the report, Air Force research efforts did not disclose any records of the recovery of any alien bodies or extraterrestrial materials. The report also speculated that the weather balloon story could have been chosen as the official line either because the relevant authorities actually thought it was a weather balloon, or perhaps because they knew of the highly classified Project Mogul and were trying to cover it up. The military would have not wanted its spy activities or technology to come to light, so even UFOs would have been a better option than the actual truth. Anyways, people, that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed these topics that I came across, and please, once again, do the social thing. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and go and share this video with your friends and family that you think might enjoy it. And I hope you are all keeping safe during the COVID times, and just remember, guys, this is the first for everyone, and we're in it together. Be safe and take care.